Hello, friends. Christian Hasselt, host of the Inorganic Podcast. This past week, I had the pleasure of attending the M&A Science Fair, hosted by Keeson and his team at the M&A Science Academy. It was a really great event attended by about 70 corporate development professionals from across all industries. There were even some folks there from the post-merger integration part of our work, and it was just very informative and a great time to get a sense of what's happening in the market. I picked up 3 specific trends that I thought would be interesting to share here and just get them out into the universe, see if you're seeing the same thing. So it's just really helpful insights for me personally and the work that I do. The first trend that we have talked about a lot is deals are just taking longer to get done. Deal timelines are longer. And there's a few reasons for that. One is DD is taking longer. There's a lot more going into diligencing deals. Negotiations are getting a little bit more complex. There's a lot of nuances to the things that people are asking for in deals on both sides. So that's dragging out deal timelines. And there's also a lot of retrading. The team at Lowenstein Sandler had some really high fidelity feedback on a fair amount of 4 or 5 retrades in a single deal cycle, which is just really telling about the market conditions. The second trend that was interesting was a lot of deal structure creativity. There were several, but I'll give a couple of examples. One that was really interesting to me personally was the concept of a seller note. That is that the seller takes a note from the buyer basically as a coupon payment in the future, securitized against the acquirer's company. And of course, it would make sense this would be happening in the market because buyers want to preserve cash in a high interest rate environment where they also can keep cash in the bank and make a good interest rate. And they also may want to be hedging some sort of portion of the deal in terms of, let's say you're working on a $10 million deal and, you wanted to buy at 8 and the seller was just really putting their foot down at 10. Maybe you do $2 million worth of notes to at least get the deal over the line, but you preserve a little bit of capital and stretch out the payment timeline. Really super creative way to do deals. The second thing that we talked a lot about was the increasing rate in which sellers are taking common stock from the acquirer as a part of deal consideration. There's a lot of tax implications involved in that particular subject matter I'll get into in another episode. So that was an interesting element of creativity in deals. And then the last insight was that bankers are soft shopping deals. And what I mean by that is bankers are calling up corporate development professionals. I've had this happen myself, showing us companies and saying, look, it's not an auction process. Just want you to take a look at this company. It could be really interesting to you. Let me know what you think and if you want to have a conversation, versus running an auction process on a timeline. And there's a lot of macro reasons why this is happening, but I thought it was just me, but it's everybody is seeing these, whether it's a $1 million company or a $30 million company. There's just a lot more, time and care being taken in shopping deals and finding the right acquirer who's ready to actually do a deal. So these are 3 trends that came loud and clear at the science fair. It was super insightful, and I'm really glad that I had the opportunity to attend. Highly recommend you checking out M&A Science Academy. They've got a lot of great materials for corporate development professionals. That's my quick hits, and thanks for taking time to listen.